commonplace.
Four
Um,
eyes, I think.
Give the
and
history.
then also all of like the really frilly, really super frilly, super fancy stuff is like, also very like European man kind of thing, very flamboyant aspect. So,
Strategic? No.
Aspect.
I knew that was
Aspect.
about to be said. It all counts.
yes,
It all counts.
it all comes
Yes.
together.
One
It
small
all
step.
connects.
There's John.
Hello.
How are you?
Grayson
I'm
Street.
great. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Who
Guys,
else
I
is
figured it out.
here?
I had to swipe right, and now I can see everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice.
just did that. Where's Polo?
Polo could not make it.
Or like I said, Palo. I was watching it, I'm like, where the hell did
Oh,
that come from?
yeah, there we are.
Edmund, are you wearing like a cloak?
Something like that, yeah.
That's fire. I like the sleeves. Okay, yeah, I like it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Given
Maybe I
Slither.
should wear it like this.
My name is TJ Bradford,
Nice.
TJ or whatever on Instagram. I'm 18 years old. I'm the youngest one here, but that's okay. They're maybe looking down on me, but
Boo!
You stay mad. You mad.
because I am a little clueless. But
Rory.
they won't know how to predict me. That's what's important here. I'm gonna have to give it some time. Sorry, brother. Joshua, what's that? My two-letter twin, and the guy who at my back is gone.
Is this a montage of me?
No, it's kicking in. Josh has a whole thing set up in his mind of how this is gonna go. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't go his way because I'm the chaotic element. The second person brought out a strategic aspect. Is just
Oh, I see.
little bitch. I by a vote 4-1-1. Hello. You are the next person to be eliminated. I've been confidently doing things which could paint targets, but I've made sure I'm staying behind on the steps. I think I got at least a little more time secure. Really, the main like big targets have been like Alex, Danny. Well, TJ, it is my honor to give you this necklace. I noticed once they found out I was 18, they started playing a little more into me and dangling like this, like trying to like control me. No. That's not gonna work, okay? But I have been playing into it a little, which is really fun. Our strategic aspect, season 1 winner. But yeah, I can't wait till they find out how evil I really am, despite my age.
Hello.
Well, I have to say that goes without words. Welcome to the live strategic aspect after show, the first of its kind, at least for the live version. Let's start with the winner themselves, TJ. I mean, you just took home the crown. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I was watching it and I was nervous as if I didn't know what was happening. I was like, oh my God, are they gonna vote me out? And you got me again when you were like, TJ, you are safe. I literally was like, oh, no, they got me. But no, I feel great. I feel really smart. I've never felt this smart in my life. So that's nice.
Well, hey, it's you deserve all the accolades and awards. But I have to say, I can't just give the accolades to the winner because the whole cast delivered. Let's be honest, like everyone brought so much to it that I had to put up a poll for the VFC viewers' favorite cyclist. We're gonna wait a little later though for that. And before we get things like kicked off, I just have to say, I'm forever grateful to every single one of you for making this dream come true. There's some points I can't even speak. There were some points where I thought that this would never happen, but it happened. And everyone deserves everything positive coming their way. So yes. Okay. Now that chat was going on during the finale. So, Edmund, you were saying that you wish you would have hit TJ for real and didn't say it was an accident. Care to comment on that?
Yeah, say it to my face. Let's go.
Oh, baby, you know I don't mind.
Are you in Dallas? Where are you at? Where you at?
You know exactly where I'm at. You know
Oh,
exactly where
what's
I'm
the
at.
address, girl?
Anyway, so I'll send it to you. But yes, I should have slipped just a little tiny hit in because we did have a plan, and I really did think that TJ was going to allow us to succeed that,
Well,
and
what
that didn't happen.
plan? When it's just us two left, girl, what plan?
What and that was the plan that it was just supposed to be just the two of us left.
Well, then what then? I lose?
Well, no, you didn't have to lose. We could have made a deal in some kind of way. In which, since then, I have thought that I wondered that if I did get, offer to you, for to give you the win, if you would have taken me to the top two.
Real quick, I hate to interject, but I should just see Josh nodding his head. And the reason I'm focusing on Josh right now is because I think he went through a similar thing back in the revival era, back in season 25. So, Josh, why are you shaking your head?
TJ should have no regrets at all for how this game went. It went perfectly because TJ won, and I don't think there's anyone who could ask TJ to have played it any differently because TJ won. So I've been through that, like, oh well, I would have given you the game. Come on. I've seen someone actually do it. It's gross. I've seen someone not do it. It's glorious, but like I hate that line of reasoning in this game. I'll give you the win. Why are you here? Why are you here to if that's what you're gonna do? So
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I think
Are
that
we?
Unless
Are
you're
we?
throwing for content.
And are we really going to take advice from Josh?
We
Well,
figured
Well,
out in cycle
man.
2 not to do that.
I think we need a tiebreaker to decide this, and who better than Ty himself? So Ty, the
Tiebreaker.
first
Funny.
fallen warrior, who I took great pleasure in making a pun out of your name in episode 2, which I do apologize. You came in, I mean, you all came in very excited, amped up to play. You were just out of the gates going for it. Ty, you would text me before you flew out saying, I'm ready. I'm going to wear this outfit. I'm going to be the most drama filled person. I'm here to make moves. You fly out here, you're so amped up. And then what happens? This very tile, Josh lays in front of you and you're out. Like, okay, I guess I'll ask two questions. First, that moment, when did you know you were out? When did your heart sink into the acid region of your stomach to where it disintegrated? And what was it like afterward?
the moment I saw I had 4 votes, I knew it was over, and it was just like there. I felt like there was nothing I could have done, and I feel like I should have tried the moment that he was giving his speech. Be like, Josh, we're good. We've been talking. Jersey, New York, we're on the same page. But I fumbled the bag there, and that definitely hurt.
I have a question for Josh.
Shoot.
Josh, what did you mean when you said that like Ty stabbed you're like somebody stabbed my back? Like, what did he do?
So yeah, I totally felt bad for Ty after he left because I was like, oh man, he probably thinks that comment was directed at him. But it was directed at Edmund because I thought Edmund had told Ty that I wanted him out right after I told Edmund that. So like I thought Edmund had stabbed me in the back. So that was to Edmund.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you owe me an apology.
Oh,
I owe you nothing. You got rid of me. Well done. That's the most I'm giving you.
That's the most you're going to give me.
Why do I owe you an apology?
Okay.
Oh,
I
well, speaking
apologize
of
there.
All's fair in love and war, as they say.
good advice, Alex. Okay, we're gonna touch upon that actually, because there are different elements to this argument, right? So
not elements. That's a rough
let's
topic. That's a rough topic.
Let's not use elements.
okay. So I want to hear from each of the elements here, okay? How true were you to actually carrying out this alliance, and when did it like fall apart for you? And we'll start with Edmund.
When did it fall apart? Maybe the first vote is probably when it fell apart for me. So I was for it. I was for it. I liked everyone. I loved how Josh was, tackling the game. I loved TJ just being a baby and for it all and being my next door neighbor. And then Ty, of course, I had the hots for Ty, and Ty just had this energy about him that I just really wanted to work with. I really wanted to explore the game with Ty. So I was like, yes, this worked. Though I did think that Josh was probably going to be the first one out because Josh is just too, oh, we got to do something. Oh, what are we going to do? And I'm like, we probably have to get rid of him first. But I thought it was going to go, a little ways.
Okay, well, we'll segue over to, I guess, the person who kind of started the Civil War within the Element Alliance, Mr. Josh. What do you have to say for yourself? No, no. What was going through your head?
To be honest, this might sound shocking. I was for it. And I'll fully admit, like, that was the first time I'd ever played live. I was amped. And like once I actually got some sleep, I was like, holy cow, like I was pretty cracked out. So like that was that was crazy. I'd never understood how people get paranoid on those shows until like I actually went through it a little bit, and I was like, now I wasn't sure that that conversation had happened. It was just the fact that I was like, it could have happened, and therefore I'm just gonna go with the people who I know didn't have that conversation. So like it was definitely a wild way to go, but I liked everybody in the elements. I wish I didn't get like that and we could have played the game, but. Yeah, I mean, I was a bit privy to the fact. Well, I didn't know, but I kind of figured if we got to like five with us and Polo, I thought I was probably gonna be like targeted. So I was kind of like not super about it in that way, but I definitely flipped on it quicker than I probably should have. So.
Well, okay, so I want to get the direct answer from you, Josh. Okay, was it solely based on that chess game, or was that sort of the catalyst, or was it among other things?
Oh, I didn't realize TJ was throwing. Like Ty, first of all, I thought Ty was smart, and then Ty's kicking butt in the game where you have to like strategically think moves in advance, and there are a lot of variables in play. So I feel like chess is kind of pertinent to being good at these games. And that did like up his threat level for me a bit in a way. But for me,
I
it was much more the fact that I thought I was like knew I wanted him gone. That's why I really wanted Ty gone then.
Well, okay, so at least we heard it here first. Everyone can stop speculating and throwing out conspiracy theories, and I mean that people have just been going crazy about conspiracy theories, to messaging me. So, there we go. Okay, so, um. I want to get to all of you, and we will get to everyone eventually. But while we're on the subject of just great TV, Edmund, not only were you magnificent at gameplay, like, and whatever you say, I have to say that you brought it. But not only game-wise, you brought it in the confessionals. I have to say, one of the most entertaining players I've ever seen out of any game of strategic aspect I've hosted. Um, so yeah, I really don't have a question from that. I just wanted to acknowledge that. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun. And I really do have to say that I really think that if it wasn't for Josh making that crazy ass move, I wouldn't have had too much of anything to work from. And then also, not to mention Polo being in the house, it had me like, the fuck is going on here? Like, I really thought that it was a conspiracy going on. So that really had me on my toes, like seeing Polo and then Josh, doing his works, just really had me. I was like, oh shit, I got to do some work, and I was excited about it.
well, okay. So speaking of work, Danny. So if we had a manual that gave us the instructions of how to become a target quickly in the game, do you think overhearing the Element Alliance and going and talking to Polo or to anybody could have been the downfall? Or do you think people just wanted to target you just because? What's your perspective on that?
Well, I think just like being pretty quiet and shy, that's what put me up as a target. So that first night when I did overhear the conversation, I didn't hear all the details, but I did hear like something about like let's vote this person now or throwing names out, but I never heard my name. And I think maybe also me having that doubt when I went upstairs and was talking to Josh, John, and Polo, I was saying, oh, I think it's going to be me. So I think that also might have played into it if other people heard that. But I guess I do have a question for the elementals who were like downstairs in that room. Was there any names thrown out that or maybe was that just in my head?
I don't remember saying a name like
I
as a
think I think we might have said Danny.
I could see that.
You
Okay.
could, bro. You were there.
No,
Oh,
That's funny.
I was also no, we all know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you
So
you you do see where we're all sitting on the bed, and we are kind of saying everyone that we're gonna kind of kick off.
Yeah, we
But
had a list. You were just
there was also a conversation where I was telling them about how I was uneasy with Polo, because of the
Hmm.
game, and I was like, trust him, but I don't know because he did me wrong. So
Hmm.
wait, so at
there
that
was that
point,
talk.
oh sorry. At that point, Polo wasn't with y'all, right? That was till
Polo,
after.
I did not want Polo.
I remember that scene.
That is going to be
Yeah.
quotable for years to come. Okay. Let's get into more logistical things. Okay. Everyone played the board, I think, just amazingly, for lack of a better term. But everyone was great at the board. But no one, I think, quite got up to the caliber like John. John, you were like understanding this board like for a first time player, more so than people who play 2 or 3 times. So I want to get like just your answer as a physics teacher. How much of that played into understanding this board? Because you had everything mapped out.
I mean, I don't know how much that played into it. I know there was the one strategy I figured out, and I there's a part in episode 3 where I tell Edmund the strategy, and I've had people who watched it who know me tell me, why did you tell anybody that strategy? But it's going from a steal space, taking 6 spaces, going into another steal to steal from somebody. Um, and you only lose one step in the process because you pay 6 to get there, to steal 5 from somebody, you're down only 1 overall. But I used it to do a strategy that I don't refer to on camera as choking out, where I used it to ultimately kind of choke out Alex's steps because I didn't want him to get the safety. So that was kind of my strategy there, using that particular strategy, I
Very
guess.
effective.
Yeah, I do want to touch upon that. Like, I mean, the episode was called Art of the Steal. So why Alex in particular? Was because Alex was so steps driven, or because Alex was just cannon fodder? Like how? Why did you pick Alex out of all cyclists?
We me and TJ had a list sort of, and we were just kind of working through it. And when we got Polo out, I don't honestly remember why we went for Polo first instead of Alex.
because this was Josh. I think
I
we were
think
like
so too.
suspicious of him.
Yes, yes. Oh, also because Polo, when he had the safety, I remember one thing, he did a lot of talking for somebody who did not have a vote. Thought that was kind of weird. So we after we took out, we wanted to keep the unnamed alliance, the me, TJ, Edmund, and Danny. I was like, this is gonna be pretty easy. We're just gonna pick everyone out who's not in the alliance, and then after that, we'll start, doing what we need to. Um, but that's why we went after I went after Alex because I didn't want him to be able to buy the safety and mess up our plans.
So Alex, I
Hmm.
just I love the perspective you brought into this season because one of the ideas of doing this for the very first time was to bring people from different eras of the game, but also bring in people who are new to the game. So a good mix of people, experiencing strategic aspect in a different way. I wanted you on because you represented the very beginning, right? When we first
Yeah.
developed this game, when the strategy was evolving, when we were just trying to figure out how the hell does this even work.
We were trying
And
to figure out what a strategic aspect even was.
right, yeah, there's the hashtag of the show. So yes, so back in the day, a lot of people focused on steps, step building, step management, and a lot of time people would focus on targeting someone with the most steps because
Yeah.
hence someone with the most steps wins the game in the end. The strategy has sort of evolved from then, but what was your thinking going into it? Like why'd you hold on to that strategy?
Because it was tried and true, and that's what I knew. I didn't really know any of the newer strategies, as I have probably admitted before. I didn't really watch any of the newer stuff, so I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm just kind of flying blind, seeing what happens here, and I knew this was a tried and true strategy, so I figured, why not go with that and move from there, you know? So
Hey,
I figured I'd just adapt from there.
got you to Final Five, so I mean, no one can argue
Yeah.
that. I also want to mention real quick, my brother Eric, who played the very first season over 10 years ago, is in the chat, wanted me to give him a shout out. So, what's up, Eric? We're kicking, we're moving, and yeah, glad to hear from you. So, okay, one more thing before I jump to the next subject, John.
Yes.
I've gotten so many followers and so many messages from your students. As a physics teacher, did you go like on this campaign, or did people just find you, or what? Okay, let me kind of streamline this. How many people discover strategic aspect and like quickly came to understand it?
Um, quite a few people. I think I had some kids who graduated who told me that they were they were watching it and they intentionally did not watch the how to play video. And they were like, we're gonna try and piece together the rules by watching it. And I was like, good luck. Um, but gosh, how many of them fully understand it? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, not 100% sure. But I know that quite a few of them did at least watch the first episode. Um, but yeah, I had one kid predicted who graduated. He said that after the first episode, he's like, I think they're gonna get Josh next episode. Like he's after seeing he's playing everybody, and I was like. Well, tune in next week.
Well, okay. Speaking of predictions, TJ, I mean, you always were a candidate to win, but I would even admit from my own perspective, you're quieter compared to the other cyclists. That doesn't mean you weren't as deadly, if not deadlier. Uh, so when did you start to formulate your strategy? At what point in the game, and when did you just like go off and just went for it?
I think my first time understanding what was happening on the board and actually thinking of a strategy was the final five. or no, when I started stealing from Alex. I think when I talked to John, that's when it all started clicking. Um, but yeah, but before then I was just like, I'm just gonna keep my steps up, stay in the middle, and vote for whoever everyone's voting for.
Okay, yeah, and that's an effective strategy. I mean, if you can sort of pull back and let other people take the forefront, hopefully you have big enough personalities to do that for you, but then you can sort of intercept in the middle part. It doesn't work every single time, but with this cast, I think you managed to escape near death a few times, especially in that final five and final four. Yeah, Danny, you and John were like bro, like you had a bromance, like you were together, it's in the very beginning, and then suddenly John cuts you. Were you expecting that, or were you blindsided?
I was definitely blindsided. I thought John would stay loyal to me, and I think those words that I love you didn't mean anything. So,
That is
um,
so mean. That's not true.
I don't know about John.
I want you to know
It,
after your elimination, I was watching it with a friend and I told him I said I feel so bad about this elimination now.
yeah. I think the trust that I had for him blindsided me when I gave Edmund the safety because I was like, I'm gonna have two allies next. It's gonna be John and Edmund, and that obviously didn't happen. Maybe I trusted too much when I shouldn't have.
I mean, it happens, and I think hindsight is 2020. Playing this game and other games too, from my own experience, it's yeah. We can joke around, but it happens to the best of us. Speaking of eliminations, Josh. Uh, so when the votes were coming out, all right, when I kept saying Edmund, then Josh, did you like what was going through your mind? Like, excellent. I guess explain to me thought by thought.
I was just shocked. I'd considered the idea that John might flip on me. I didn't know to the extent that you didn't believe me when I was telling the truth. I was, well, from my perspective, I was telling the truth. I was wrong, but I was just amped up. So I get why you didn't believe me. But I was really shocked that Danny voted for me 1 round after I saved them. 1 round, like literally, I was like, you would not be here if I didn't do what I did. Like, why would you? If it was me in that position, that person now has the rest of, like, I'm not voting for that person for the rest of the game because they saved me. So I was a little shocked by that. Um, but yeah, I mean, Edmund had the tiebreakers, so the second I had got that second vote, I was like, oh, I'm done. It's over. Um, and yeah, it was just shock, pure shock.
Ty, did Josh make a game-winning mistake by eliminating you firsthand?
I feel like obviously when you turn your back on an alliance, like we see the unnamed alliance went far together because they didn't turn on each other, but I do think it was smart to take me out, if that makes sense, because I was planning on playing the game in the middle of the elementals. I was going to work with the Fab Three, which never got mentioned in the edit, but that was me, TJ, and Edmund. And
Mhm.
then the other side was the Yankee Alliance, which did make the edit, me, Josh, and Polo. I knew I walked in on a conversation of Edmund and Polo kind of like talking about their prior season. So I knew there was animosity and it would be easy to just be in the middle of all four of them. None of that came true because Josh took me out and I couldn't do anything. So it kind of was smart, but I also think it screwed him over, which it clearly did.
Would you argue maybe it was moved too early? I'm just playing hypotheticals. I'm not the all-knowing person.
I think it's a smart move if he did it just a little bit further down the line.
You, I don't think it was too early because I don't think I could have done it after that round. Like I was either gonna commit to the alliance and go to the final five with them because I wouldn't have had the numbers to screw them after that round. Whereas I had with myself and the tiebreaker the 4 votes that I needed. I wouldn't. Whereas if we got rid of if we got rid of Danny, then it's just Alex and John, and there's not much I can do to turn on 4 other people. So that was kind of my imminence. But it was either to do it or not, and so
Would you change? Okay, let's say then you still decided to make that big move. In hindsight, would you keep it on Ty or would you change it? Or is that a fair?
no. Well, I keep saying I should have got rid of Edmund because, or tried to get rid of Edmund because your charisma really shined and you did get people. I don't know. I didn't privy to every conversation, but it seemed like you were the driving force and like you and John like made that happen. So.
Mhm.
Maybe I should have gotten rid of Edmund. I don't know, but honestly, I don't think the move was as bad as just like the execution of it. I definitely did not pull it the best off, and the only reason it worked was because they had no other choice. But then like that's the reason I went out the next round was because I didn't do it the best. So maybe if I would have came to them and just for some like been like, hey, let's just work together, maybe they would have had no like apprehension with me. I don't know.
Well, Edmund, what about your perspective? So take me through that round, the second round, where you're just hearing from TJ this information that, wait, Josh wants to target me. Were you
Mhm.
were you like terribly surprised or somewhat, or just, okay, I was expecting this? And how did you, like, I know it was a group effort, but really, I felt like you were the leader in that coup against Josh. I'm not declaring that, but I want to know your thought process.
Well, I really do thank TJ for coming to me because had TJ not, I would have went home. Like it would have been a done deal. So one, I was surprised that I was getting that type of information in my lap because when I get that type of information in my lap, I'm gonna do something with it. Like you're not gonna get away that easy when I find out that you have a plan to get me out. And the fact that it was a revenge thing is what really threw me off because and I would like to know what revenge that was aside from I guess you thought that I told Ty, but that would have been silly because that's something that you would have deserved for you were going for Ty. It would have made sense for me to tell Ty that someone in the alliance is going for him. So I don't understand why spreading this whole thing that oh Edmund did this thing just really made me be like okay he he's doing some work. And something that you also didn't see is that right before we went into voting, I
What the,
pulled Josh into
what
the
did that?
room just to be sure. And I was like, "Hey, so what's the game plan? Like, I feel like I should be worried." And he was like, "Oh, no, 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 you're good, you're good, you're good." And I'm like, this fool is just sitting up here just lying to me in my, like, you really trying to blindside me is what was crazy. I'm like, why are you doing so much?
It was
And
fun.
the conversation never happened. That's my favorite part about it all.
The conversation never happened because honestly, my thing was that, hey, he's not going for me, so I'm not worried about it. But I also didn't think that Josh was really gunning that hard for Ty to where Ty would even have that many votes to go home. I really didn't think that. At first, I was like, oh, we'll clear that up later on. But Josh was working so hard, we didn't have no damn time.
I will say on that point, I massive amount of hubris on my part to just tell TJ, oh yeah, no, we're voting Edmund. There's not much you can do about
Because
it.
why would you
I was
tell? Like, you were just so cocky.
I thought I just didn't see a world where these people who I just helped out would then turn on me. I was like, I just we
So
got
you didn't help. You didn't do anything for TJ to not come back
no
and tell
no.
me.
I figured there's not anything TJ could do because me, John, Alex, and Danny are in an alliance. I was
Because
like,
y'all thought I would listen to anything y'all said, huh?
no,
Which
no,
was
I didn't think
sickening.
you would
Which was
listen. I
sickening.
just wanted to basically I wanted to almost save face with you by telling you what was about to happen because I didn't think there was any way wasn't gonna happen, which again was just hubris on my part. I was so dumb. But what are you gonna do?
Well, speaking of missing scenes, I'm not really going to elaborate on that because you guys have already done that, but
Oh,
the
sorry.
edit, the cut. Rory, you played such a paramount
Yes.
role in executing this season the way it came out. So, not just the confessionals, but the scoreboard, the tech behind it, you waiting in that garage on hours on end.
Oh boy,
Rory,
yeah.
you are half this. Like you have just as much as everyone else does. So let's give Rory a round of applause. Really, it's just
Woo!
I want, but yeah, Rory. So what's your technique? What was your plan going into it?
No, your mic is not working.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Uh,
Nothing. Nada.
all
Run
right.
it.
Technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Right. Oh, well, while we're waiting
They-
for Rory, I guess
got him.
we'll go on so I guess what do you
Grayson,
guys think of the edit? Was that?
I have a question for you, if you'll
Yes.
answer for us. It seemed like you channeled a very different type of energy during the voting ceremonies. And I'm just curious, like, how you could speak to like where that came from for you.
Well, actually, this kind of segues into what we're going to talk about next. So great segue, Josh. Maybe you should be hosting here. So for me, it was sort of just I knew I
I
was.
doubt.
What was that? No. Oh, okay. So um, for me, it's like I knew we were about to end somebody's dream, right? Like they really, because everyone came out to play. So I'm like, okay, this has to be sort of, somber and serious. And so I sort of had that mentality. But I also was like, okay, this is a very serious moment. And the audience needs to be engaged at this point. Otherwise, they're going to tune out. So it was a little bit of those two things merged together. And I also just love storytelling. I love suspense. And part of that was performance. So I was like, okay, I got to just and come off as an asshole, basically. No, no. Just I love you all, so I apologize if I came off a little too harsh, but
Not
it,
the moment
I
You
call
were
loved it. I
great.
loved it.
for it.
And you
Coming to
love
grab my
scaring the shit
mic
out of me.
after.
and what?
And you love scaring the shit out of me.
Hell
Uh,
yes.
I will just say for the record,
Quite the art.
I told him to do that.
Gag
Yeah.
of the
yeah,
century, Gagatondra.
because Rory had done the
Yeah.
voting that cycle, and Rory and I will talk and be like, okay, what's best for the edit, and the way that the order comes in, Rory is like, okay, you need to reveal it this way because for the edit it would make sense and it'll cause great suspense, and the players will freak out too. So Oh yeah,
So, yeah,
Rory and I, yeah.
I
I was
didn't tell him
definitely
to
freaking
fully.
out.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to fully fake out TJ, but I was like, you absolutely need to go 1-1-1, and then who's eliminated. So
Oh,
that was,
really quick.
yeah.
Speaking of faking, I just want to say, Josh, that was so good when you had that tiebreaker and the way you kind of moved to Danny just a little bit,
Oh,
then you move
Yeah.
over to, bro, that is so good.
I
Oh my
want to say
God.
when I watched the first episode, I'd seen how I faked out Ty. Like I was looking at Ty and I watched that, and it was fun. But I did not notice that how bad I got you. Like you're, and then in the edit it shows you going, oh, oh, and I was like, that was great. That was great.
So Rory,
No.
Yes.
sorry for the interruption there.
Mhm.
What was your technique going into this season?
Oh God. Biggest thing is was like try to make this as smooth of a thing as possible. Make sure everybody knows that for lack of better term is like I don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're thinking if you don't so like just the biggest thing is elaborate on the thought process and what you're going through. It was the biggest piece and I everybody absolutely crushed. Like you guys made my job very very easy. So like really
I
even
bet.
then like that round of applause is for you guys because I just pushed a little bit further if I was like, I think you can give me a little more in this direction. But otherwise it was like you guys naturally brought all that to the table. So like that was you made my job very easy. And so like I cannot thank you all enough for that part. 100%.
So one of the things I loved about you, Rory, was like how you sat everyone down before the game even begun. I think it was before we even toasted,
Yep.
and you sat them down and you asked, like, let them know, hey, here's what's going on. You let them ask questions, and then like you sort of, engaged with them, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but did that help with engaging with Rory in the confessional booth?
100%.
Think
definitely.
so.
Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, but yeah, no, I will say Rory was behind like the computer stuff, the tech stuff, the confessionals. He helped with the cameras, everything. So like Rory is half this. Well, actually, I guess a third of it because Jerry also goes to a third of
Yes.
him. Jerry is my boyfriend, so and he's helped tremendously in this. So he was driving the cyclists back and forth and making sure they were being taken care of. Food, drinks, all that stuff. So and just morale. So yeah, it's yeah, it really was
Next
just a
season, next season we need a Jerry cam. We need a camera in that truck because I know there was crazy
Yes.
conversations
It
happening.
was the decompression truck.
Yes.
Get in there to tell Terry how you were feeling.
the
That's
DT.
what Jerry told me when he was taking me to my confessional. He was like, "Yeah, we need to get a camera in here because some people are telling me some crazy stuff."
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh my
funny.
God. Yeah, I know it's Jerry and I we talked about that and how we can up the scale for season two. So yeah, I guess with that, before we get I guess we can get to the big announcements here, but before we do that, what did everyone think of the edit? Like, and be honest, like if you thought it wasn't represented right, like be honest, yeah, what'd you guys think of the edit? Was it true to what actually happened?
I don't think Josh got enough hate.
That's funny.
I think the chess match should have been shown a little more because what we really needed to show was we showed how smart Josh was, but everyone, what does that say about me though? Everyone was like, oh my gosh, he's like really destroying TJ in this chess match. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And I was backseating the chess match.
Yeah, you had like three people giving you all like moves.
We don't need to dig deeper.
I felt like John should have had a bigger
Oh, we need more
target
punch,
than
but don't
me.
take it over.
Yes, John should have absolutely had a bigger target, which I was surprised
I
how
was surprised that no one tried to get me out sooner.
First
I
one,
was
I tried
trying.
flipping it on
Kind
you.
of tried, but
I said that to Josh, and Josh is like, nah.
That's funny. I thought the edit
and
was
Josh was just like,
good.
I have this game plan, guys.
That is funny. I thought that it was good. I really enjoyed seeing what everyone else's gameplay and what their conversation was, away from me. Because after we, filming rap, whatever, I really didn't. We kind of talked about some things, but I didn't ask so many questions because I wanted to be surprised. And I thought that it told the story really good, especially at episode 3, I think it was. Just like really told like the story of how the game is played, and you have John and Ty sitting on the bed back to back.
Oh,
That was so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
I
John and
allied
who?
with Ty towards the end, yeah.
Oh, sorry, TJ. Sorry,
Okay.
I'll take the credit.
I'm sorry, TJ. You're so forgettable. My apologies.
Oh,
Ooh, shots fired.
I don't know. You can forget the winner. You can forget a loser, but
Um,
Well, okay. Well, I appreciate, everything that you guys brought. So with that, let's go ahead and get to some much needed business. We're first gonna reveal who the VFC is. So everyone has
oh,
been voting for their favorite cyclist of the season. It's been open for 6 days from last Monday all the way up to last night, 8 Central. In this envelope, someone is about to be crowned the winner. So I will say that there were quite a few votes actually. Nearly 200 votes. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So,
Oh,
which
that's
is
a lot.
yeah, and don't worry, I checked for repeating emails and those votes were taken out. Even with those emails taken out, it was still nearly 200. So,
Nice.
accounting for that. So,
Nice.
and if you did vote with a repeating email, I just counted your first vote and I discounted everything else. So everyone got one vote. Uh, that's why I wanted you to put your emails
Everybody
there.
gets one.
Oh man, vote
John
for
and them
everybody.
damn kids.
Okay, so who's ready?
Can we do a drum roll?
I'm so ready.
Never ready.
Oh my gosh.
Can you guys hear that?
No, I think your noise cancellation's
No. Okay.
I can hear it in my head though. I'm just imagining it.
Okay, let me try this.
oh shoot.
Oh,
I know, right? So
Ooh,
1 hour of
wow.
suspenseful music.
Oh, there's
Oh
a. Oh
my.
my gosh.
do you hear that now?
No,
No.
actually.
Oh
No.
my God.
Oh well. Okay, we're just gonna find out right now. Real quick, did you guys hear the TJ montage or no?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yes, we heard
yes.
that
Thank
one.
God. Okay, out of all the things I wanted you to hear, okay. Okay.
That was really cute, by the
I
way.
really wanted to hear 1 hour of suspenseful music.
All right.
That is my royalty-free music that I've had for years, so that helped me with the editing.
It was
Okay.
incredible.
Thank you. We're about to find out who the favorite cyclist is. In second place
Second one.
was Edmund.
Wow.
So, the viewer's favorite cyclist.
Them damn kids.
Congratulations, John. You are the viewer's favorite cyclist.
Rigged.
I think that's honestly a higher honor than winning the whole strategitic aspect.
I
So
wouldn't say that.
The
I wouldn't
audience like
say
them all.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, okay,
thank you to my agent. I tell my agent to watch out for season 2.
I don't think they bring losers back, John.
Oh, I don't have a good one for that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That was I didn't mean it.
Can we come back in like a week? I'll have a good comeback for it by then.
Oh my God, you're so
I
funny.
let John win by being the first boot.
so I have to
Yeah.
say that TJ, you still have fans
Nobody
here.
else had a chance. It
Resting
would
with
not.
that says, "Hey, I just finished the episode. I knew you'd make it, TJ. Mine went to the baddest, obviously TJ. So, and then they're saying recount the vote. So,
Oh.
No, we're not. There's no hanging chat or anything like that. We're not doing that.
but season 1 alumni Eric, my brother, has said that he voted for John. So,
Wow.
Oh, cool.
so
Thank you.
with that now, it's time to get to the announcements. I've been very excited for this. First
Oh,
announcement: we are guaranteed a season 2.
all right.
Yes!
Applications are open on the website at strategicaspect.com/application. Go and apply. Filming dates are not set yet, but this will put you on the list to be considered for season 2. So I asked you a lot of important questions. So yeah, you need to be at least, TJ, you're not going to like this rule. You need to be at least 21 years old to apply. So,
Wow.
so So, oh, Jerry also wants to know, John, how many students did you pay off to get that vote?
None.
Right, I want to know
None.
too.
No, 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 John's
Was
a
it
really
extra
good.
credit? Was it extra credit?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, vote for me for extra credit.
If you submit proof of vote, I'll give you an extra couple points on the first test next year.
How
Nice.
many school ID emails were in there?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so now that we've gotten that out of the way, one more piece of news. So Josh and I have actually been in talks for a little bit now, and it is confirmed. A strategic aspect video game is in the works.
Stop
Interesting.
it.
Yes!
What?
Real
Oh,
quick.
That's hunting.
wow.
I can
So-
win again?
You can win as many times as you like.
Win or lose as many times as you want to.
So I'm going to let Josh take
Emphasis
this
on
over,
lose.
co-founder of Fantasy Tribes. So
Yes, this is something we're really, really excited about. I've been a fan of strategic aspect for years at this point, so it's not only like a business venture for me, but also this is something that like we get to bring to life. So even more so than us playing it live. So this is really sick. On our Fantasy Tribes app, we are going to have an automated org section, and the first org that we're going to be running is strategic aspect. You're going to be able to talk with people on the app. There will be timed sessions, different breakout rooms you can go to speak to people one-on-one, and then there will be a strategic aspect board like digitally on your phone, so you'll be able to play on a website or on a app. And yeah, we haven't built it yet, so I can't wait to see it and test it out, but we're hoping to have this out by the winter the latest, so we will keep everyone updated with that.
yeah, and we had to go out on a high note here. I mean, it's already a high note, but like this just was the cherry on top. So
That's
yeah.
dope as hell. Congratulations. That is so much fun.
Yes.
That is really awesome.
Well, thank you.
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
cool.
Yeah.
Great.
This has definitely been just an adventure the past 10 years. The goal obviously is to get it on television, but past even but before that, it's like just to get a live version out to now start developing an automated version of it. I mean, it's step by step, but we're getting there, everyone. So um and yeah, so I think that just about covers it.
I can hope
So
there's not a battle pass.
I hope there is.
oh,
Grayson, do I get a cash prize?
you get a cash prize that's converted into your heart. So
You get a cash prize in strategic aspect coin.
yes, you get to start the
What's it
next
worth?
game with
I
60.
have no idea.
Do I get a VIP membership in the game?
It'll be in 3 years when you can compete.
Okay.
Okay.
But in all
Y'all are
seriousness,
so
no,
funny.
check out Josh's business venture and Fantasy Tribes and Fantasy House that's soon to come out, which will cover Big Brother. Fantasy Tribes covers Survivor. It covers what they call votogamis, and they just you can host your own teams, draft your own teams, and sort of like fantasy football here. So I've really been checking it out, especially since I wrapped up production on Strategic Aspect. I've had more time to explore Fantasy Tribes. So it's amazing. It's so much work has gone into it. So and also Michael, the other co-founder. So have to mention him as well. So and then the whole team as well. So Josh, you built something amazing here, and we can't wait. So
Thank you, Grayson. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, we should all get a league together for Big Brother for anyone who watches. So it's coming out this week. Actually, it will be pushed out. So
Oh yeah.
Nice, nice.
thank you guys. Really
Okay.
appreciate
Well, with that, I guess we'll go to every single person and kind of give your final thoughts. Try to keep it to like a sentence or two, but before we close
Ooh.
out, I'm just gonna go in order of people who were, winner to eliminated. So TJ, we'll start with you as the winner.
Oh my gosh.
Who?
Sentence or two. Okay. Don't underestimate me again. And
that.
I had a blast. Oh, happy Pride as well. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month. Great way to end Pride Month this year, but even beyond June, Pride is still always a thing. So,
Exactly.
um, okay, and John, what are your final thoughts?
It really does all count.
I love that. Okay. And then next up we have Sir Edmund.
Yes. It was so much fun playing with y'all. I don't know if I got enough camera time, but that's good. I'm joking.
Edmund, I'd invite you back for every season. I invite back all of you back for every season if I could. So
And
yeah.
Ty,
even
Ty has to come back season 2. He needs a redemption season.
Hey, it's maybe it's a captain season, maybe. Danny, what about you?
Yeah, well, I had such a great time with everyone, and it was lovely meeting everyone. It was something new to me, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. And then Alex.
It was really fun, and always remember to the strategic aspect of it all.
Everyone trying to get their hashtag in. And then moment of silence for Polo. Could not be with us tonight,
He
but
did pass
Polo.
away.
No, no, no.
Paulo.
Apollo.
The winner of strategic aspect 0 online. So, okay, Josh.
Josh should
I'm
have
gonna
been.
use my 2 sentences to ask the important question. Where's Jerry?
That was two words.
Come on.
And
Come on, Jerry, do it!
Yay!
Josh, I still think you said it best in the beginning.
Believe the best in everybody.
Until you play a social game with them.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Miss you a lot, Jerry.
Man, y'all are hilarious. I hope we get to meet again sometime soon.
We will have to, it is required. Okay, so finally, Ty, I know you were out first, but you will have the last voice.
Well, just remember, whenever you in the future get to play strategic aspect, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
You got
He
it this
finally
time.
got it right.
That is hilarious.
Okay, well, I guess I do want to touch upon one more crew member. Rory, what are your final words?
In a world where you can be anything, be yourself and don't apologize for it.
Couldn't agree
Amazing.
more.
Okay, and then yeah,
What about you,
Yes,
Grayson?
Grayson, what are your final words?
Grayson,
Send this out.
Grayson.
I have to say that wow, 10 years, wow.
You're lost for words.
Kind of hard. Um, I made this game, over 10 years ago when I was 15 years old, you know, sitting in geometry class, just doodling in my notebook, and made this little board. One day I woke up in my grandmother's house and I counted the tiles on her floor. And then I took a shower and counted the tiles on her shower, wall. And I just thought, what if someone can move on that? And then I thought of basketball, and I thought of football, and I thought of, rugby and all that stuff, people moving on a court. I'm like, what if people can move and they could dictate their score that way, right? And then I thought of chess. So those hodgepodge of thoughts I never thought would stick around 10 years later and beyond. So that just goes to show you, if you have an idea and you truly believe in it, you can make it happen. I'm not just saying that, and that is the truth.
Here we are.
Right. But it's also because of the community. And I think that's the first and foremost thing. This game wouldn't be where it's at without every single one of you, everyone's contribution, everyone who supported, played, watched, engaged, and so forth. So we're all family. We all made this happen together, and we're going to keep going. So, yeah, I think my final words for this season are thank you.
Everyone heard him say chess, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it all comes together.
It's out there. I feel vindicated.
Oh yeah, it's all come together.
It's
Well,
so funny.
with that, it's been an incredible season. 8 amazing cyclists and 2 amazing crew members. And there was a third crew member, Jeff, who also helped me too, who is my dear friend since 2018. So thank you to everyone for putting on such an amazing show. And we'll see you again next season. Good night, everyone.